Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're testing out the Strength of Stone on Kayn. Very interesting relic, and this is actually my first game with it. I recently just got it with the new patch, and it is a interesting one. Pretty niche overall, but I think it definitely works well on Kayn. If you enjoy this video, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and let's get into it. Yeah, we'll go for this Strength of Stone. I'm thinking this should be solid. Arcane is going to have like 10 health, which is huge, especially since that's going to be our damage. And then another extra starting mana. I think it's all right. Let's just go for Aurelion Soul. Yeah, Tom Kench is one that's interesting. The only issue is you'd have a lot of effects that hurt you, which isn't the best. Rush them down, Biggle Dust Stash. We don't really make any created units. We could get this for like investments later and hope we can build around it, but yeah, it's not necessarily the best. Both of these could be solid. I think we'll just go simple though and just go for rush them down. Swain and Unyielding. Yeah, he might have extra. I know he gets 2 health baseline from having Strength of Stone. I don't know if it also then grants you it as well when you summon an ally. Yeah, so I guess he should have like 11 health. Yeah, that's true. We'll actually get rid of Kayn because we know we're going to draw him. Hello, Jump. How can I get Starforge Gauntlets? I don't think you can at the moment. Unfortunately. They used to be ones you could only buy, but then they made it so you can't buy them anymore. And they're supposed to be making them ones that are added to the Golden Reliquary pool. I don't think they have yet, so I don't think there's actually any way you can get them at the moment, which obviously sucks. They need to work on that soon.
Remember the objectives.
Huh.
The few for the many.
Alright, so we could use this to kill their unit. I think we're fine. Our units are pretty big and scary. They might actually be able to stun us. Let's go ahead and get our scout attack off. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that you heal up after every attack. Oh, 12 health out, actually. Is pretty crazy. So yeah, they have Unyielding. This is a lodestone, which isn't great. Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. Not too bad. Hello, Sage Uwu. I feel like it's an odd decision to remove from purchase before they add it to the loot pool. Yes, I agree. I don't think that's necessarily the best call on their part. I think it would have been better for them to be like, okay, it's not buyable anymore, and now it's something you can get in Golden Reliquaries. But good morning to you as well, Hexstar. Thank you. Drop Arcane. Go for Rost.
The killer remains.
Yeah, so far it's feeling solid. I think I'm a little bit more partial for the strike relic myself. The Stalker's Blade, I really like. Oh, hey, I actually have 2 of the Scout.
By my hand will Noxus
I think I prefer that myself, but it's still solid so far. Is there a page where I can see what relics are available on Golden Reliquaries?
how I miss the taste of their tear.
I'm not sure. It's actually... Yeah, I'm not sure if they have that or not. We can go for Fish Fight. So this is going to be very random. But they might actually have it. They added something that I didn't notice was in the shop before. Oh, it's not letting me click on it. Maybe I can for... Okay, so there's something that they've added where you can see the probabilities for what you're going to get in the different stuff you're able to buy from the shop, which, great addition, really cool, fantastic. You can actually see the odds of what you're going to get. But yeah, for the Golden Reliquary, this was one that it was like, hey, maybe they actually have a list, but it just says Epic Random Relic. They don't actually say what these are. So that is unfortunate. We are testing Strength of Stone Relic on Kayn. If you have a link to that page, that is fine to post, Sasha. Yeah, this is fine. Some champion draw, stuns. That's okay. Sure. We can grab a power and then keep moving on. So, Ezreal with unstable inventory.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
So far, you can get everything except Aesol, Nora, and the 3 bundle relics. Yeah, that should be all of them. Well, we didn't draw any of our units, which is a little sad, but... Ooh, double attack, that's not good. Since we do have the extra starting mana, not as big of a deal. Granted, they might try to kill our Yasuo immediately.
Watch your back.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Well, that's not fantastic. Unstable is one that's always interesting because sometimes the upgrades they get just makes it almost impossible.
Time for a true display of skill.
All right, we'll drop Arcane because we won't have to spend anything on equipment.
Yes, yours.
So we could kill him. We're able to block the elusives though. I think let's get rid of the astute academics. We get one of our other units back.
My right.
The fact that they have that capture kind of scares me though. But we can go like this. So Yasuo is still technically stronger, at least for how the calculations for that one spell will be. Also, the Noxian Defector becomes a lot weaker. Like, it does have the Savage Shield, which is good for Formidable, but its attack effect is now worthless. Doesn't matter at all. I think let's just, yeah, equip him here.
A foray into the field? How exciting!
I'll do the fun stuff. You write about it.
Oh, I hate that card.
Serve me, Rost.
Alright, let's go ahead, kill their Ezreal, kill this card to get our unit back.
My kind of lessons.
One thing I was considering is going for the Beast Within, paired with Strength of Stone.
Drown in shadow.
to have that overwhelm and 1/1 for some of your units. But I felt like the extra mana would probably be a little bit more beneficial.
The child is gone. The killer remains.
Also, Ezreal is one that would somewhat counter our playstyle because he's able to reduce down our health and therefore our power. But so far it hasn't actually been too bad. In my opinion, Aesol Relic is the only relic worth the money. PNZ has a lot of annoying cards. Poor. Blue Kayn, always Rost. Yeah, or I always go with Rost. Yeah. Do we care about killing these? I think we'll save the Furious Wielder for
Master Darkin,
if they do another capture.
you have done well, my faithful servant.
The good thing is, even though they're reducing down his power, we can just let him get a kill, and then all of that comes back. Yeah, that full heal is very good for the Formidable.
I face my fate. Your turn.
Alright, let's go ahead.
Bow before me.
I do all right.
Yeah, the fact this doesn't have Overwhelm is going to be a little bit rough. Gotta be sure we use the health one here. Don't want to accidentally increase our unit's power, then have it not do anything. Right, should buff him to summon a ephemeral shadow with his stats. The Zed treatment. Yeah, something to buff that one up because there's really no point in taking it.
Better in red.
Yeah, Formidable is something you really gotta work around. So a 5 cost isn't great. It is a massive unit though. I think I'd rather just go for a cheap unit that we can get on the board early. That's a bigger issue for us generally. Some cost reduction, that's fine. We can buy one of those. Dawn Speakers is actually okay, but yeah, and so is the Windswept Hillock. But we're fine. Let's go for Poppy with unstable inventory.
Huh? You want me? Well, okay.
Yeah, I think Kayn is one where it's like, okay, Formidable, great on them. Really not sure who else it's going to be that good for. Like, there's other people that can use it, but I don't really think of anyone else that can utilize it really well. Yeah, it is one that I think is going to be great when they add a couple other champions to the game, like Galio, obviously, and then should be good for like Malphite. So yes, I agree that it's going to be good for some other units,
Follow the wind.
but for right now, there's not too many. Let's go ahead, let him get a kill so we don't have to deal with a blocker. Also lets him scale up a little bit more.
Some things never.
The fact you're getting so much extra power, essentially, from Formidable, though, is very nice. Because Kayn is one that sometimes his units struggle to be strong enough to kill enemy units. But with all the extra power you're getting from this, it's really not an issue. Alright, so we could just drop Kayn. But we could also just... yeah, we will let them strike each other. We don't want to unequip him because it'd be a pain to equip him again because it requires killing someone. Also here, since we're going to survive, we're just going to fully heal, so it's not a big deal. Formidable without regen is bad. I mean, in general, yes. Obviously not for Kayn, because you
Child is gone.
have a way to get your regen going. That's one thing I'm wondering. It's like, you could maybe use it on Volibear, because a lot of your units would be able to get
My kind
regen from his constellations, but at the same time, it's like, there's probably just better epic relics I'd rather have than Strength of Stone. GG, by the way. And yes, hello, Cardiac.
one step closer to redemption.
Soraka, yeah, if they add Soraka, she would be great with this relic. That's the thing, I think it's a relic that's going to be very good in the future for some people. Right now, though, not the best. Or it's good for, right now, Kayn, and can't really think of anyone else at the moment. Another cheap unit. Solid control. Very strong unit, but also very expensive. Also, the Colossal Hammer doesn't really help us anymore. I think we'll just go here. A cheap unit that we can equip that can also help our ramp. Reducing the cost of our equipment, not bad. We get another solid power. Extra draw at the start of the game. Not terrible. This one's okay. We haven't really been struggling. We already have a lot of Challenger. I think I'm actually just going to buy one of these. I'll buy two, because sometimes you'll draw one and then it won't go off. So getting two is normally kind of like a safety net I'll sometimes do. That's not bad. But I don't want to add too many cards to our deck. Alright, Fiora with Power Overwhelming.
I would cut down the opposition.
There's also Spellweaver, and I don't know what to do with. Spellweaver, it's good on anyone that's Demacia, good on some others that are Noxus. And then it also should be decent on Janna, but we actually have to test that one out first. Hello, Elated Pengu. Strength of Stone on Volley sounds like I was too concerned with what I could. It didn't stop to think of whether I should. Yes, it's very much that. Where, yes, it technically can work,
I'll write my own story.
but at the same time, it's like, but why? I think I'm actually going to stick with the Eris since it's going to give us extra ramp, and it's elusive, which is solid. So yeah, we'll actually kill the other one. Hello, Vexine. Yeah, who to use epic relics on is one of the most frequent questions I get asked. So trying to work on, especially now that I have all the epic relics, I want to try to get that out in the near future. So that's going to be, other than the monthlies that are coming out soon, that's going to be the main thing we are working on. We'll kill this one. We'll somewhat see how they block. We'll save this for when we need it. Well, that makes sense. Full collection high five. Oh yeah, 'cause that's when a lot of people have been asking, like, hey, can you do this? And I've always been like, yes, I want to, but I don't have a full collection yet. Let's actually just do Furious Wielder so we don't get struck back, just in case they had anything up their sleeve. Are they gonna try to kill my Husk?
Drown in shadow.
Also, shouldn't you be swimming in Stardust now? I see you only have like 2k. I have been buying all of the gemstone stuff because yeah, I had like over 10,000 and nothing to spend it on.
So soon.
While I think they are overpriced, definitely, since I have nothing else because I have all the epic relics now. It's like, well, I guess. So yes, I should have a lot more. But I've been buying those to try to test them out. I'm missing Chosen, Death's Foil, Echoing, Packed Powder, Portal Pals, Beast Within, and Starforged. Oof. That's a lot. That is a lot. When are you going to play Lysandra bottom path? I've done that many times. I'm not sure what you mean.
One banner, one destiny.
Let's go ahead and kill this one. Not touching the gemstone. Yeah, if I don't advise anyone else to do it either, unless you're someone like me that you have literally everything else.
Everyone really does look better.
And I would normally advise, even if you have all the epic relics, to stay above 3,000. The only reason I went below that is because the monthlies are about to go out, and barrier is solid. Yeah, the monthlies are about to go out, and so I'm about to get another big chunk of Stardust to take me above that 3k again. Spellburn, sorcery. Yeah, let's go for the sorcery. That'll be solid. Rekindler, healer. There's probably some cards we wouldn't mind cutting. Yeah. Let's see. Ash will be funny. Sure, let's go here. That should be amusing. It's not too bad. I got like 7 epics this week, so a lot of progress to be made. I have 20k Stardust, so I should have enough just time needed now. Yeah, 20k Stardust is pretty crazy. Let's get rid of this one. A little too expensive. The rest are fine. Even if I had all the epics, I wouldn't buy the gemstone vessel for like 1.5. Rather have it stored in my account and choose to take a break or something. Yes, I 100% get that. For me, I know a break's not really going to be an option necessarily. But yeah, even though it's something I'm doing, it's not something I really recommend other people do. Because it is definitely overpriced, 100%. You can still record on your phone at the beach or something. I do take a vacation. When I do that, though, I just have to work ahead. So I have to get a bunch of videos stockpiled and then schedule them all to come out. So I can take vacations, I just have to put in the work beforehand. Granted, I don't do that very often as far as taking vacations, because having to get everything done beforehand can be definitely a pain. Yeah, we can drop our Kayn. They don't want to attack. Yeah, let's let Kayn go and take care of her. It'll be great, because if they try, like, they don't have any mana, but if they try to frostbite us or anything, it's like, okay, doesn't matter. Oh, okay, thank you. We can now level up our Kayn.
The rage. Let it loose.
Gemstones are expensive, but it's a nice upgrade since gemstone purchases are for all champs, not just one. Yes. That's one thing I'm also going to recommend. If you are getting gemstones, I would say don't get the upgrades that are just going to affect that champion. So the one that like increases your chance to find powers, or your one that makes your support cards have extra items. I would not get that. I would only get the ones that affect your overall account. So whether it's all Demacia champions have like more rerolls, more gold, something like that, or like increased leveling speed. Get those with your gemstones. Don't get anything else. I wonder if they're gonna frostbite us. Nope. G2. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. She knows that you're countering her so bad she gives you the extra strike to level your Kayn. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how rewarding this next monthly feels. Draw a spell. This is the cheapest and has a decent stat line. We don't really care about the other increase. And the overwhelm's nice too. Yeah, let's go ahead and... I think we'll cut Wind Chaser. We're probably not going to play him, even though he's a solid card. Gangplank has easy kills. Let's go ahead and go here.
I accept your terms.
I'm having low expectation for the monthly rewards. I think the rewards are going to be great overall, but I do think the amount of rewards we're getting for the constellation stuff isn't going to be too great. Because we only get like one gold star vessel, and that's what you need to get the 6-star stuff. So I think there's going to be a little bit lacking there.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
And sure, this is actually, the Darkened Spears are really good to have. And sure, let's go ahead and kill that guy.
Underestimate. I dare you.
Yeah, the extra power all of your units are getting, essentially, from the, like, 2 extra from Strength of Stone when they get summoned. Or I guess it's 1 extra. Yeah, and another extra is coming from our Rush Them Down. But it is pretty good. A lot of your units do have higher attack than they do, or they have higher health than they do attack. So it does actually feel pretty solid on them.
Bounty bowl no die.
Sure, we'll kill this one. Actually, well, these guys don't have... Yeah, we'll just get him out of the way. I wish this one had Overwhelm, but it does not. Alright, so we will
Try to keep up.
attack like that, drag this one over here.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Yeah, so far this has been pretty easy, and we haven't gotten like crazy upgrades or anything. No, just like fully maxed out Kayn, but this definitely feels like a good approach. I think I personally still prefer Strike Relics over this, but this is definitely a solid way to go for your Kayn. The Fizz Adventure has been a really rewarding event itself. Getting levels has been so easy. Yeah, that's always something to pay attention to with the weeklies, is ones you can get to just get a lot of fast and easy XP.
You best hope they'll do, mate.
Let's actually stun him so we don't have to worry about him blocking.
Here's our chance.
And then we can attack like this. Drag this over to one of the Overwhelm champs. Yeah, our 2 people that have the Challenger are the 2 that we don't actually want to get blocked.
Now who's
Ah, well, we should be fine.
No cure.
We'll have enough damage. Yep, GG. What about the epic Buru relic that gives 1 cost unit all those buffs for Yumi? Because she has 2 in deck and summons 2 pores anyways. That one is fine.
True
I generally actually prefer the Beast Within. I think the extra stats and just having Overwhelm is actually more impactful than having all of those keywords. Because yeah, I tried that one, and normally you just want units to be bigger than actually having those keywords. That was me. Just hold on. This is actually really solid to have at the start of the game. Sure, welcome gifts is fun. And some of these other ones are good, but we'll hold off. Getting some of these Forsaken Bakai, though, will be very helpful. Champion item chest, perfect. So Jinx with perfected mana flow.
I like you.
Guys, is Lilia good? Yes, very much. I bought the bundles and have like 50 greater blessings and I have no one to use them on. Same. Pretty much, I think for the foreseeable future, anytime I have someone to level, I'm just throwing one of those on them. Doesn't matter how low of an adventure I'm doing, I'm just always using them because I have so many. And I think I'm going to have more than whatever they're going to have as far as champion releases. Like, I'm probably going to keep gaining those over how fast they're releasing champions. Because, like, I've already been that way for a while, and it just keeps... the gap just keeps growing over how many of the blessings. I keep wanting to call them pearls. Also, Kayn is one that I kind of doubt is going to get a constellation anytime soon.
Why, Smith?
I feel like since they gave one to Aatrox,
Let me see that.
they're probably just going to be like, yeah, we already did the whole... Darken deck, and so probably not going to bother with Kayn would be my guess. Anyone want to level my low level accounts? I mean, I have a low level account that I need to level, and I haven't had time to do it. Let's... yeah, go ahead and drop this guy.
Child is gone. The butcher remains.
Do scuttlers think we walk sideways? Right, to work.
Alright, so... anyone that takes Jinx will just die. Which isn't necessarily the best. Well, this guy can handle it. Yeah, let's just try to get her off the board. So even though this unit will die, not that big of a deal.
Ever been to a blacksmith before? Here.
Yeah, we didn't get quite lucky. If we did get lucky with the Hextech Fabricator, they might have been able to survive.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Oh well, getting rid of Jinx is worth it.
Could be nicer.
Good thing they have Deathless though, so it's not a total loss. It's always such a good feeling when you actually get like your entire board, or at least most of them all equipped. You're forgetting Varus. I mean, Varus isn't really a Darkin deck. Varus is a spells deck. Like, it's a spells deck that happens to have Darkin in it, but he is not a Darkin focused deck, in my opinion.
We're only what Noxus made us. I serve no one.
Bye-bye.
What epic relics do you recommend for Ashe? I like the... well... Ashe is an interesting one. I like the Beast Within. Ashe is one, though, that... oh, it wasn't actually strong enough to kill her. Yeah, we won't have enough still. Ashe is one that I feel like is going to shift from a very slow control deck to actually being much more aggressive with the new powers. I think I really need to figure out a good plan for Ashe, and Yeah, I think we might be able to do something special with her. Because the build I would normally use is Archangel Staff, Grand General's Counterplan, and then the Beast Within. And while that is still fine, it's still a solid build, I don't think that's necessarily as needed anymore. Especially when you get Ash to a higher level with the constellations.
Rage. Let it loose.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how many of the blessings, the XP relics, they threw into like all the bundles. Like they know that this has been a issue for the player base, and so it's just all of them. You can just have everything. I think let's just stun their Jinx.
More coals.
Alright, so this one is overwhelmed, so we'll put that there. This one also is overwhelmed.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Suffer my sorrow!
Yeah, not quite enough. Almost.
It's nice. Could be nicer.
But we are actually going up against a lot of the champions that should give us the hardest or biggest problems. So like Jinx, all of her damage, so she's able to hit on your entire board. The same with Ezreal we did earlier. And even though we're going up against the decks that should theoretically counter us with how much damage they're putting out, should make it vulnerable, very difficult, we're actually not really struggling at all, which is pretty solid. Yeah, Constellation is truly just shifting so much meta. It's been a blast. Yes. We could save him. Don't really care about him, though, to be honest. I'd rather get, like, Scout or our Defector that just has massive stats. Yeah, I really like that. The Tough and the Fury is very nice to have. So if we get lucky, we could potentially survive. Even if we survive, we're not going to have enough damage to kill her. So I think we'll just sacrifice someone. You have Deathless. Deathless does kind of suck since it reduces down your power so much, though. This one, yeah.
Never again. Sway.
So this will give us quick attack. So we'll actually be able to kill her. And end the game. Solid.
For mercy.
GG. Good day, El Dapo. Yeah, there's a lot of constellations that... I mean, there's some that I still haven't been able to try. Like
Taste of their teeth.
Talia. I have not gotten... I don't think a single shard for her still, which feels terrible. So I haven't been able to play or test her out at all. But yeah, the power rankings for everyone definitely is going to be shifting. Savage Shield is good, but I think having a game start will be nice. Cut a card. We're not really playing the Fnatic very often. We're not drawing it very often. But I think our other ones are actually better. So yeah, we can get rid of him. That's okay. All right, Viego with Unyielding.
No power in this world can stop me.
The biggest flaw of Warmogs is when you take it off a champ, you have to remember it doesn't have regen by default. Did you get all the bundles? You should get all the shards you need. I did not get all the bundles, no. I got a good amount of them, but to get all the bundles is like at least like $1,000, if or a couple thousand, I think. Yeah, did not do that.
Don't let the fluffy tail.
Yeah, we'll see how things work with the kind of acquisition process. So getting... they can't actually block, so it's not actually that big of a deal. So killing this wouldn't be a good thing. But yeah, seeing how much we get in the set of monthlies. Because if we're able to get a good amount of rewards the next little while, then I'll probably just let it happen naturally. But if I keep having bad luck and just can't get what I need, then I'll probably just slowly start buying more and more of the bundles, since I need to do it for content.
They will fear my name.
Do we want to start killing them? They still don't have any blockers, so we could just attack. And yeah, our units are so big, they don't want to do anything. They do have the unyielding, which is annoying. But we could go something like this. Alright, so he's at least going through the first health bar. This doesn't cost anything. Let's drop it over here. We have these, which wouldn't be terrible, so we could level up our Kayn and then maybe have him end the game for us. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack like this. Stardust have new sync. Even if they have 100k Stardust or something, it's freaking useless now. Will it be a new monthly thing to have a new champ with Constellation? Will it be a monthly thing to have a new champ with Constellation? Okay. Yes, they said every month, every update, and they update every month. They're planning on getting 2 or 3 new champs, well, new constellations out there. So that's going to be more updating the existing roster of what we have. Like 2 to 3 of them will be getting a constellation every month.
You are the tool. I am
Just get a mortgage and spend it on LOR. I mean, I need a house first. Alright, so here with our overwhelm, we should just be able to end. I love this Shadow Step. GG. But yeah, they're adding a whole bunch of new stuff into the game every month. Like, they want to do new adventures, events more often, challenge mode or like a hard mode for some adventures, new story adventures, adding in new champions, adding some of the existing roster into the game. I think Reckoner's Mark is going to hit after our other one. Or no, it's going to hit before our Formidable. But it is still a strike. We should be able to survive still. We'll see. We still don't have created units. I mean, we have the husks, but that's not that much. Yeah, I'll just go for rush them down again. Well, we have all these rerolls. That's not really going to help us normally, but domination is good. Shabby Oob. Thank you for the follow. Let's go for Katarina.
Ready for struggle.
Hopefully next month we'll have the BP again. Battle Pass? Yes, okay. That would be nice, yes. The Battle Pass, I think, is going to be very good because that's probably where they're going to add in a lot more of the stuff to get constellations going. I mean, hopefully the game has like almost a battle pass up constantly. That would be nice. I know there's a lot of live service games that you just move from one battle pass over to the next, and that would actually be solid, because right now if you look at the monthly challenges, that is, it has stuff in there to help your constellation,
Think it fast?
but not a lot. There's like 3 things I think total, and it's not giving you a guaranteed 6-star. So having some other ways to get that would be nice. They could use the Blade's Edge to really mess with us right now, actually. So let's not actually use the fish fight. But having the monthlies, but then also having a battle pass or event pass, as they call it for this game, that would actually be beneficial. Let's, kill this, and then we can kill Katarina.
Here's our chance.
The only thing I'm disappointed in the bundles about is someone who bought most of them. They don't give us a lot of crystals. I bought all the Shadow Isles bundles, was able to get 6-star Viego and so many gems for the Shadow Isles champs, but 5 stars out of reach because of the crystals specifically. Yes, I will say though, if you're struggling to get crystals, you can get a bunch of crystals from like the Thresh, Kaisa, Galio, Aurelian Soul, and Lysandra. So there's all those adventures that giving you a ton of rewards, and those give you a lot of crystals. So for me, I've been able to not struggle to, like, crystals have not been the limiting factor for me. Champion shards and Nova crystals are limiting for me, but the star crystals haven't been a problem, but that's because I was clearing through all those adventures. If you're struggling, go and try to clear those, and you'll be able to, well, should be able to get what you need. What champ should I star up? I did get Yasuo to level 2. I mean, prioritize on getting all your champions to level 2. Or it's 2 stars, that is. 2 stars is normally where I would just try to focus on getting everyone to. LeBlanc, 2090, thank you for the follow. See you, Kata fan, thank you for hanging out for a bit.
I will die when I am
Aren't some of the adventures bugged?
You'll live, probably.
Bugged how? Like, unfortunately the game does have bugs in it, yes.
raised on death.
I mean, if you're talking about them not showing their rewards, that's been fixed. They were bugged before, yes, but that's gone now.
Take my vengeance!
Let's go ahead and buff up some of these, because since they didn't block, we'll be able to end. Perfect. Surprised they haven't fixed the Viego possession bug. I mean, they're working on putting out a lot of different fires, and that one's probably lower on the priority list. I think getting like the adventures and stuff working was more important. Like some of the rewards for Galio, Thresh, Aesol, Kaisa, they're not bugged anymore, at least for me. I've claimed pretty much all of the rewards from them. It's worked fine. Your Thresh Galio is still bugged? Okay, then definitely put in a ticket. I know for me, everything got fixed after like the first day. But yeah, if you're in problems, definitely put that in. This is one of the best powers. So good. A lot of these are solid. And we do have extra mana to play with. Yeah, it's like it is good. I don't really want to play with a lot of these though. Hired gun would be fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. A little too expensive, but it does have a ton of stats. We'll buy one copy of this, but it's just because we might make this naturally. And if we do, it would be great to have Scout on it. That's actually not bad. But don't want to fill our deck up too much, so Karma with Duplicate.
Always trust your spirit.
Yeah, they fixed that almost overnight. Yes, it was very nice. I mean, they kind of needed to. This is a lot of people's first reaction to the game, and so making sure everything's running smoothly is pretty important.
Heart and mind as one. Where there is life, there is hope.
Yeah, two. Oof, that is rough, because they could just immediately attack, and both of those are doing a ton of damage. We don't have 2 copies of Yasuo. We do actually have Barrier, so didn't even really pay attention with the Reckoner's Mark, but the Barrier is going to happen first, so that is solid. We don't really want him to die. Yeah, we're just going to try. I suppose we could play Yasuo and then play a Momentous Choice, but they might just immediately attack. Yep.
Stand by.
But this is going to hurt. Yeah, we could have played our Yasuo and then done a Momentous Choice to try to draw another Yasuo, so we could have gotten a stun. But yeah, that was terrible. But,
The child is gone.
I mean, Duplicate Karma, it's not like there's too much you can do when they can play that and immediately attack. Let's still drop our Yasuo.
By my side.
Kindle picked me. That's why Smith.
So a lot of these are going to lose their challenger. He already has quick attack.
Here, let me see that.
Cowards hide.
but never escape.
Alright, so yes, he is elusive for now. So these two can't get blocked, and this is going to do a solid amount of damage. So we might end the game and then just be sitting on 3 health.
No cure, fools.
Oh man. GG.
In shadow.
We could have let this one play out and tried to heal up. But I didn't really want to play with that fire. My
One
PNZ
step closer to redemption.
Galio shows only 150 legend XP without a vessel reward still. So yes, some of them do just have a normal reward for XP. Once you do that though, the next ones will have a vessel. So that's not really, that's not a bug, that's just, that one's going to give you just XP. At least I think that's working correctly. But other ones will still give you what you're looking for. Alright, Lulu with Power Overwhelming.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 of them that have some just that give you legend XP and not a vessel for every single one of them. Hello, Tino Milo. Just testing out epic relics, trying to work on making a video showing them off for everyone, and probably what we'll do in the future when we're testing out other epic relics to make sure they're working on a champion. We might not go through the entire adventure. We might just play like 2 or 3, be like, yep, this works. Otherwise, might take forever.
That tasted purple.
But I at least wanted to showcase the one for Kayn. Sure, let's kill this because it has Deathless.
Could be nicer.
Alright, so we actually can't draw our Yasuo because we have every copy of them right there.
More air, more cones.
Let's see if we get lucky and get Overwhelm. I believe. Sad. Oh well.
Ever been to a blacksmith before? Hammer, tongs, and
Still gonna be most of their health gone. Tino is good? Okay.
here I am. Wherever here is.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can drop our Yasuo. If they attack, we can do this. Oh look, lifesteal. That's handy. That is very handy.
One blade, one purpose.
Nice, so we'll actually be pretty healthy after this. Nice, GG.
One step closer to redemption.
Legend XP is good on an account that isn't maxed. Yeah, my account is now maxed. But I got like 2 whole legend levels from all the things they had. Hopefully they increase that soon, because that would be nice. Alright, Aurelian Soul with perfected mana flow. You have the Formidable Epic Relic? Yes, that is what we are using right now. We have that with Luminous Orb and Starforged. Kayn. And we'll get rid of this so it triggers the epic effect of playing itself. Alrighty. Do we want to play him, or do we want to play several other champions or units? I think let's actually just play a bunch of other units and not just our Yasuo. More stats, more ramp. Let's go for the stats, actually.
Child is gone. The butcher remains. Come out from your shadows, demon.
Alright, so these two already have tough. Throw that right there.
Everything.
Solid amount of damage. Do we want to use this already? I think we'll hold off and actually try to use it as a combat trick, but
My vengeance.
that is... Oh, Moonlight? Yeah, I hate that they've reduced this to a 3 cost. Feels pretty bad. That being said, though, them using that already, and it's not even getting our units killed, is actually pretty good. Alright, we should be guaranteed to draw our Kayn because we have our 2 copies of Yasuo, and there should only be 2 copies of Yasuo in our entire deck. So we can draw our Kayn, he'll then be reduced down in price.
The child is gone. The killer remains.
Yeah, so he does not strike with his full power, but we kind of already knew that was going to be the case.
Cowards hide.
but never escape.
Let's actually get rid of the Mind Splitter first. Well, We actually have enough to kill them all.
Onward!
Yeah, this will be decent. They will have their stupid little egg, but not too much we can do about that at the moment. Yeah, it's fine.
I was always mortal! Feel my hatred!
Not really a fan of Formidable.
Rage. Let it
Yeah, I get that. I'm more doing it here just to test it out. I think it works out well and is very good if you want kind of more of a straightforward Kayn playstyle. I really like the playstyle of using
The killer remains.
your Stalker's Blade, your Strike Relics. I think those are a pretty good time. I'm a little bit worried about what spells they might have. I
I go.
think let's drag this one over here.
Obey your master.
And let's see what spells they have.
Is this the face of taste my vengeance?
Alright.
I was always
Again, they only target your two on the right, which is why we have our Kayn over here. People always think I'm crazy, but that's actually how it works. Alright, GG. For Kayn, though, I think this is a very solid build. I think with a lot of the epic relics and people use them on, it's like, yes, this champion can use the relic, but is it worth using? For Strength of Stone, though, I think it's worth using. I don't necessarily think it's the best choice, but I think it's going to be a little bit more of your personal preference. I think it is definitely good. It synergizes very well with your star powers, and if you want a more general playstyle that's just focusing on your units, this is really good. Also, you don't really have to play that differently. Like, yes, your units are formidable, so just when you're looking at upgrades, you have to bear in mind you're looking for power and, well, you're looking for health and not power, I should say. But it's not like you're playing that differently than your Kayn already would normally. And yeah, we went through that entire adventure and we never really struggled at all. I was like half paying attention to the game and more paying attention with chat. So that's very good. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a like and subscribe on it would be greatly appreciated. Also, there'll be another video on screen if you want to check out another video. Hope you all have a great day.